Hello guys, my name's Eve Keyboard. I'm channel and today I want to talk about something new. I want to talk about the top 5 reasons why the Atari VCS, or why, well, basically how Atari can make the Atari VCS more popular, sell more units, and make it a bigger console player. So for those who don't know, back in 2020, I believe it was, Atari released a console called the Atari VCS to backers. It was through Indiegogo, and now obviously it's available nationwide in the US, and obviously you can get it ported to other countries by paying a fee. But I wanted to go through 5 reasons I think, or 4 reasons why I think Atari, well, what Atari can do to make people more interested in the VCS. Now, we can start with number 5. Number 5 is quite simple, quite easy. Atari needs to, well, roll it out outside of the US. Now, for those who don't know how important that is to a console, right, it is very important to have to have a console available in as many markets as possible, and Atari hasn't done that. Atari VCS, I believe, is only available in the States. I know I can't get one in the UK, which is obviously falls under the European continent, but hey ho. Uh, will we see Atari do that? I'm not entirely sure. There has been rumors and there has been talk that Atari is doing that. Atari is obviously looking for a new manufacturing partner, and then they'll apparently consider selling it in Europe. But if they do, hopefully they can get it on someone like Funstock or Amazon, where they can obviously do shipping for them. The second thing I want to talk about is the games. This is vital to the Atari success. And hear me out on this. I think Atari should list every game that they've ever made, or at least they own, or their parent company, or their older companies are owned, like Infogrames, Ocean Software, any of the games that they own and they have the rights to use, to list them on the VCS store, whether they be from the Atari 2600, the Atari 400, 800, whatever, Atari ST, any system Atari's ever made games for. If Atari still has the game code, port it to the VCS, or if it doesn't need to be ported, if it can be emulate on the VCS for, like, I don't know, $3, whatever. That would then increase the amount of games on offer for Atari fans. And if you want to get a VCS purely to play games, you suddenly have well over 100 plus games to play on the Atari VCS. But obviously you have Atari 50 if you want to get a load of games. That's the bundle. But if you only want certain games, there you go. Now, the third reason I want to give is on third way I want to give. It's quite simply, the price. The price is it's kind of a pain for a lot of people, but Atari needs to manufacture these at a price where they can make a profit. So why not get a third party to help you manufacture them? As in, get someone like My Arcade or Blaze Entertainment to help you sort of create these systems, and then you split the costs. The costs quite easy to manufacture if there's two companies putting their money together to sort of hold it up. And besides those 3 reasons, there's obviously the fact that, well, Atari could easily, well, I say easily, Atari could utilize VCS as sort of like the next gen of gaming for a lot of people, because people have the options of Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, but Atari could easily be like, well, hey, we've got this classic console. It's a classic full of all these old games from all of our systems that we've obviously, companies like Infogrames, which is obviously part of Atari, they put them all together, and then, yep. The fourth thing I think Atari should do is obviously talk to more third-party publishers, get more third-party games on the Atari VCS, whether that be stuff from, I don't know, Pico Interactive. They could get something from, I don't know, Sega or something. Try and get some bigger games on the VCS that people recognize, or even just go for indie games, because it doesn't really matter. If the more games on a platform, the more interest there'll be for that platform. And the final reason I want to give, final way I want to give, and this is quite a big one: use a massive company like Amazon to help push it when it comes to sales. So what you do is basically you run the ads. You're like, okay, buy this Atari console today. Buy it, get all the people like, oh, this is interesting. I want to buy an Atari VCS. Do the hype, and then always at the end be like, buy now on Amazon, buy now Funstock, buy now on like these websites, and then you can ship it worldwide. It would be hugely beneficial to Atari, and it would be a huge push for the brand, and could lead to those. No, I think it's like 10,000 or 20,000 systems they've sold go to like 100,000 or even more. It'd be massively successful, and yeah, the Atari VCS may end up becoming someone's favorite console. Some European gamer or gamers in Asia who have never really played an Atari console, maybe it becomes their favorite console. You never know. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about these 5 reasons for 5 ways in your comments down below. What are ways you would want to you'd want Atari to do this? Now, I would have to preface by saying I do own stock in Atari. I have about 76 shares at the time of making this video, and I do intend to buy more shares. So there's a little disclaimer right there. I have shares in Atari, so my opinion, take it how you want. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I've been EFK'd. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.